So hello, it's Beth Boyle, Iowatrailrider, and our trip to Arizona is coming to a close already. I don't know how 2 weeks goes by so fast. It has been fabulous here. After I get done chatting here, stay tuned for some highlights of our trip. But boy, we've just had a great time. Arizona escape from Iowa in January. Are you kidding? This is amazing. So we have some friends headed out this way and thought maybe I'd do a video just to kind of share some lessons learned and give them some ideas on some things that they could do to help prepare for their trip and have a really great trip, because this is an awesome place. And you know, to have something go wrong or to forget something that's going to be kind of a big deal would really be a shame. So have some ideas that might help before you leave. Ride your horse over uneven ground. And granted, I know it's January in Iowa, but it's uneven here. It's rocky. In some places it's slippery. And if you're riding indoors, it's just not going to prepare your horse for the footing here, because the footing is uneven. And there'll be some ups and some downs. So if you can get outside, bundle up, get outside, get some riding done, be good for you and good for your horse, because you don't want to be stiff and sore once you get here, because the riding is awesome. Something else to do, some things to pack. So here where we're staying, there's several people from the Midwest here, and all of them said that their allergies just go crazy when they get here. So whatever your favorite allergy med is, I'm a Sudafed girl myself, but you know, if you're Zyrtec, Claritin, you know, whatever you do, maybe get on it a couple of days before you come, and then take it while you're here. Things are blooming here. There's been some rain this year, so there's things going on here that are not going on at home in Iowa this time of year. And a bunch of us spent the first week sneezing and snotting and not feeling the best that we could if we prepared for that. So that'd be a good idea. A couple of other things to pack. Let's see. Of course, sunscreen. Don't mess around with a SPF of 15. Go right for the 50 and get a good brand. Get Banana Boat or something, and not just a sunscreen, but the lip stuff. The air is so dry here. Lips are just constantly feeling dry. So keep some kind of lip balm in your pocket all the time. Use it. Bring lots of water with you. Water is your friend. Take it with you in the truck anywhere you go. Here is always good to have water with you. So lots and lots of water. Something else that's different probably here than when you're usually bringing your horse trailer out would be, since our horses are all furry this time of year, bring a curry comb and some other kind of stiffer brush. My horse trailer has all summer brushes in it, for the little short hair. And out here, poor Casper was sweaty every day, and I was really glad that I had a curry comb and another stiffer brush to get through all that hair and get him kind of cleaned up once he got dried off, and help him be comfortable overnight and be ready to go for the next day. So also bring a wide tooth comb to put in one of your saddlebags. Wide tooth comb for the choya. So I'm sure you've seen some of the choya in my videos, but the choya, we had one horse get into it bad, and a wide tooth comb will pull most of those choya chunks off of your horse and get a lot of the spines from the cactus will come out. But then make sure you've got needle nose pliers too. I'll bet I pulled 200 spines out of a lady's horse this week. One of our friends dismounted a very quiet, experienced trail horse, got off. Something happened. That horse took off just a bucking and a honking and a tearing through the choya. And that poor guy, choya in his forelock, choya stuck to his eye, choya in both front legs, both front cannon bones, hocks underneath his belly, in his tail. It was just really something. That choya stuck in his reins. It's stuck in his cinch, was in his saddle blanket. So don't forget your comb, your wide tooth comb, and somebody in your group should have the needle nose pliers. Of course, you need your health papers and all that you always need to travel. So for us, we put pads on our horses. It's rocky here. Four shoes, pads, and we had borium put on as well. There's places here in Arizona where you ride up over a big slick rock or lots of little rocks, and that borium really does seem to make a big difference in how much traction they have. And you don't want to fall here, and you don't want to fall off here either. So keep in mind that a lot of the ground here is BLM, and it's leased out for cattle grazing. And the cattle will be in surprising places. They'll be tucked underneath a bush just around a corner. So if your horse doesn't know anything about cattle, you might try and expose them before you come, or just ride aware that there could be a cow here or there, or about anywhere on the trail. You can just run into a cow or several cows, or cows coming down the trail. And as far as coming down the trail goes, you're going to see bikes on the trails here, and you're going to see hikers. So something else to be aware of. I don't know what you do really to get ready for that. Horses learn pretty fast, but bikes are pretty scary for some horses, and the hikers out here have really, really been wonderful as far as getting to the side and letting the horses pass. Once in a while you run into somebody that's grumpy, but really not very much, and the hikers have just been great. So let's see, what else should you know? Leave your trailer winterized for as long as you can when you leave home in the wintertime. Leave the pink stuff in there. If you're staying overnight somewhere, don't unwinterize until you're down here. And when you're on your way, put the heat on in your camper a day before you leave, and leave it on as you come down. We got to Texas without the heat beating on and suffered pretty severely. That first night, we just couldn't get warm, couldn't get the blankets warm, couldn't get the mattresses warm. I was sleeping on the couch, cold night. It just shouldn't have worked out that way. But it did. So heat your camper up before you leave. Keep it warm so that first night is comfortable. Otherwise, it's going to be a long, miserable night like what we had. So yeah, don't do that. Let's see, what else? Take lots of water with you on the trail. Make sure you got your comb and your chapstick and your needle nose pliers. Oh, long sleeves. Wear long sleeves. It's really nice here. But like last night was very, very windy. Oh, and before I forget about the wind, it can go from not windy to windy here just like at the blink of an eye. So if you put your awning out when you're here, don't leave it out, because the awnings get ripped up down here all the time because the wind is just completely unpredictable. So if you do put your awning out, put it back up when you're done. Don't leave it out. And really, as nice as it is here, you probably won't need to put it out at all, but it would be a shame to have your awning get tore up. So we see lots of dogs here. The dogs learn pretty quick about the cactus, just like the horses do. And the Toyo, we see dogs on the trail. So yeah, pretty dog friendly. If you come up to Mesa and to Apache Junction area while you're here, there's a jewelry store called Jewelry Menders, Menders, Jewelry Menders. And they have more sterling silver and turquoise and other stone jewelry than I've seen anywhere, and the prices were fabulous. We bought some beautiful, beautiful things. So it's worth the trip up here. The Mesa Market, flea market is fabulous. You should stop there. If you get up here, the Apache Junction's, as far as I could tell, and the suggestions that we got here, the best Mexican food in Apache Junction is a place called La Casita. And wow, it was just absolutely delicious. Something else fun to do here, the pawn shops. Some of the pawn shops have interesting things in them. We went looking for jewelry, sterling silver jewelry that people had turned in, looking for some bargains. We had a good time doing that. So let's see. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. But that's some ideas. I hope you guys have a great trip and a safe drive. And I hope your horses are good and everything goes well. Stay tuned. I'll put some of the most fabulous photos from our journey on here. And yeah, good luck. Anybody who's coming to Arizona, it's fabulous here in January. I guess we've been to Sedona to ride, Camp Verde, Bumble Bee near Mayer, Arizona, just north of Phoenix. We've ridden the White Take Mountains west of Phoenix. We've ridden here at Apache Junction. We rode at Catalina State Park, and Arizona changes a lot as far as temperature and footing, type of riding, all of that changes a bunch. So as you move around the state, changes of 15 or 20 degrees happen in 100 miles. It's really crazy here, but it's just have a great time. And if you get up to Apache Junction to ride, the best beginner ride I can think of here is to go and park at a place called Picket Post. Picket Post Trailhead has a nice camping area, or not camping area, but a parking area there. And you can ride out from there. There's not a ton of trails there, so you're not going to get lost. But there's a beautiful ride up into the canyon there. And then you can loop around and get back to the truck. And it's good footing. It's not terribly rocky. It's not particularly steep or anything, but the canyon is gorgeous and the saguaros are wonderful. So if you do get up to Apache Junction, please to ride, please do consider finding the Picket Post trailhead. It's a big one, a great parking area. You can ride some of the Arizona Trail from there, which is pretty cool. That was a highlight of this trip for me. I didn't even realize that was part of the Arizona Trail, but that was really kind of cool to get to ride part of that. And there's stuff to see up in there, and the trails are well marked. So yeah, try that if you come up this way to ride. So anyway, I'll quit yakking now. I hope everybody has a good trip, and I hope this will help some folks have a better trip to Arizona. So signing off, Iowa Trail Rider. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy trails to everybody.